Welcome to Giants Tartar, everybody. I'd like to bring to you today a thing called common sense. I think a lot of America has lost all the common sense that they had. Maybe it's due to the lies that we've been told and fed and governed all through our lives, through government schools and stuff. Yo, what's up, White Tupac? What's going on, bro? I'm just coming in say hey, what's up, everybody, and try to break some of this crap around here, that nobody's got any common sense, it seems like, these days, you know what I'm saying? Seems like everybody's full of crap. What's up, JC? What's going on, little buddy? Got a couple people on the stream today. Got my nephew. I got White Tupac. Yeah, this world's getting a little messed up, I think. We need more unity. We need more we need a lot more loyalty. We need people to stick together. I mean, everybody seems like nobody's for one another anymore. Everybody's against each other, and it's sad. We should help one another out. We should always be there for each other. If we helped each other out, nobody'd have to worry about needing anything because everybody'd have something. Because each and everybody, we'd all share. It would be a community. I think, it'd be nice, if we could have our free energy and our free water. I mean, we're stuck on this planet. This is our home right here. We're stuck here. This is our ground. This is where our roots are supposed to be planted in, So everything that's given to us, we should be able to, to have, I believe, So I believe, I should be able to have free electricity, free water. I mean, it's free here. They're getting it for free. So why should they charge us for something that it's free? It don't make sense to me. Yeah, I believe that, we let technology and a lot of this stuff in this world, we let it control us. We let it control our minds. I bought my son a tablet for Christmas, and he asked me the craziest question the other day. He said, "Do you miss me when I'm gone, Dad?" And I'm like, "Yes, son, I do." He's like, "Does my tablet miss me when I'm gone?" I was like, "Why would you ask such a question?" He fell in love with this thing so much that he was worried about if it missed him or not whenever he's gone. I was like, the thing don't know if you're gone or not. It probably is glad when you're gone because, it gets a little break, a little rest. But, yeah, technology has distorted us, but yet it's given us, a lot of insight on the fake world and how these controllers are guiding us into this abyss of misleading, fake. It's rather sad if you ask me. Families don't stick together no more. Friends don't stick together. I mean, I've had friends for years, man. I grew up with all the way from kindergarten. Never done any of them wrong. Not one of them. And it seems like every time you turn around, somebody's there to, kick you in the ass or, do something that's very disrespectful. It's really hard, we all need to work as a unit together, and instead of being so distraught and doing the things that you do, JC, what are you doing today, man? You want to come and see Uncle Joe? Got two people on here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Giant Startery. Hopefully, another thing that I'd like to say is, maybe I could get somebody in here that's going to ask me some questions. Maybe, maybe get some of my insight. Who knows? It's hard for me to get anybody on my chat. Nobody really talks to Giant Startery. I got 534 subscribers, so at least I'm growing on that. I guess that's a good thing. How's your mom doing this morning, JC? Is she doing all right? I try to keep real with everybody. I try to help everybody. I try to be a good family member. I try to, stick with my family. I do my best that I possibly can. It's kind of hard to juggle a couple lives, what I'm saying, whenever you got so much going on in your life, but, I guess it's just part of life, having to juggle things. That way you can get to the next. I'm glad she's doing good. You guys come over today. We ain't doing nothing. The weather's nasty out here in Illinois. Last night we had a big old storm. We heard something hitting the house. I didn't know what it was. I was kind of freaking out. It sounded like literally our walls were falling in or something was caving in. I went outside and we got trees all the way around the back of our yard, and we got trees. We got limbs and big old branches that hit our house all night long. So hopefully it didn't do any damage that I have to fix. Since we're buying this house, anything that happens to it, we have to repair it. Unfortunately. So, we're responsible for anything and everything in this house. So, I'm just going to go out there and take a look around later on and see if there's any damage or anything, hopefully there isn't. They legalized marijuana here in Illinois, so that's a good thing, I mean, they're getting better on the laws and stuff like that, even though they make more and crazier, stricter laws every year, But, what's going on, Night? Nice to see you in the stream, yo. Giant Startery here. I'm just, my main, idea that came on here today was about, common sense. It seemed like humans and, people these days have lost common sense. I mean, there's no common sense. I mean, they just throw trash on the ground right next to them, walk right by it, 3 or 4 times a day. It's the trash can be right next to it, and they'll continue to throw the trash right on the ground, It's called common sense. People don't have the common sense to take that extra stride to throw it into the trash can, you know what I'm saying? They'd rather walk by the trash all day long. I mean, I don't know if it's common sense, laziness, or just, rather people don't care anymore, People don't. It's just a sad situation. We have become a situation of people who are just spending their lives on their phones, playing games, doing things that ain't beneficial. Instead of going out and spending time with your friends and your family and people that care, and people that you could go out and make, memories with, because that's what we're going to keep. We're giving our memories to these gadgets, these tablets, these phones, these computers, these TVs, these video games. Everybody's got to play video games these days. I'm not, well, hey, it's your free time, do what you want, But there's so much shit you could do in your free time besides, play on a phone or on a TV, you know, and go out and share it with one of your buddies, with one of your family members, you know what I'm saying? Make memories. That's things that we're taking with us in this life, you know. We ain't taking these things like these materialistic things these people are dying for and shit in this life. Man, that shit only lasts for a second. You know, we're keeping our memories, though. We take them with us. Mean Beans 420, what's up, yo? Glad to have you on part of the chat. Trying to get some people in, man. I got 4 people in today. It's more than what I usually do. I'm not somebody that does a lot of live streams, man. I don't think I'm too good at it, so I don't claim to be. I do make a lot of videos, and I caught a ferry in Cahokia Mountains, Illinois, in Connsville. I tell you what, it freaked the shit out of me. I mean, if anybody wants to go back on my videos and check that out, man, that'd be cool. If not, I mean, you give me your idea of what you think it was. I think it was a ferry. EmoCat6, you watched the video yourself. What's your insight on it? Also, I've been doing a lot of other videos, you know, and I've been putting music on it. I know I'm not supposed to because it's one of these. What do you call that, Haley? Yeah, everybody's saying I copyrighted their crap and all that, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, if I buy their CD, if I do something, you know what I'm saying? Well, I bought that copyright, I believe, you know, I paid for that right to use it to my, you know, whether I'm out busting a jam out on the beach, sitting out on my porch, sitting in the house doing some cleaning, you know, or if I'm wanting to use it as one of my videos. What if I wanted to use it as a family video or something like that? Well, I'm not making any money off this. This is just a hobby that I do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not making anything off of this, so I don't understand why they're going to say I copyrighted anything. You know what? I'll just go ahead and keep it on it. And I'm not going to change shit I'm not going to change anything for nobody. So I'm just going to keep it on there. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, everybody. Thanks, Knight. I appreciate it. That's love, man. Yeah, I just want the world to come together, you know, as a unity, man. I got a lot of twisted, you know, crazy beliefs, man. One reason is because I went to a government school, you know, so I don't believe that I got the understanding in life that I was supposed to have got. Because the sole fact, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people go to school and they learn a lot of things that is never needed again in their lives, you know what I'm saying? You go and you practice and you do things. I mean, I believe that when we go to school, we should be taught basic survival methods as well, you know what I'm saying? Ways to survive in this world. Instead of having to depend on it, you know, we can go out and do things for ourselves. So, I think that would be nice, you know? Well, everybody, I know my stream was kind of short, only 13 minutes. I lost everybody that was on my stream, but my nephew. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. I hope the world wakes up to the fact that, you know, we're not given everything to us. Everything is something we have to seek, you know. Because if we believe anything that's told without even seeking or looking, then it's our own fault to be misled. We're allowing ourselves to be misled. A sad thing that people that are awake, people don't really I'm not coming over, bro, buddy. Sorry, little man. I'm gonna kick it at the house today, man. I've been working and still dealing with a messed up wrist, man. Been in the hospital, had an MRI, I've had x-rays, I've had multiple things, and I mean, I don't know what's going on, but just wanted to drop by and say hi to everybody, man, and get your lives together, everybody, man. Be an independent soul instead of having to worry about somebody else telling you what to do and direct you. Become your own person, you know. Have your own mind, have your own thoughts, have your own ambitions, you know, have your own drives where you want to go out and do stuff. Have your own, you know what I'm saying? Find something that's really, that you find, you know, attentive in your life where you can relax and enjoy it. You know, because everybody needs a little bit of enjoyment in this life. You know, it ain't all about, you know, going to a job, working, you know, 12 hours or 10 hours or 8 hours or whatever you work, you know what I'm saying? I'm working 10-hour days right now, but I was working 12 hours, and I went to a job. I have to keep switching jobs. That's another thing, you know, how this government has trapped me. I don't think I'll ever be able to retire, you know, and I see these signs everywhere going up, you know, in every town. It's talk about suicide prevention, you know, how, you know, if you're thinking about suicide, you know, don't. It's, you know, life gets better. And it's like, yeah, it does get better, but we do have to make it better, but sometimes it's a struggle to make it better. Baked and Awake, what's up? Nice seeing you on the stream, yo. Yeah, there is no retirement, man. Not these days, I'm telling you. Well, I got hit so hard. I made past mistakes whenever I was, you know, I hope I don't lose respect for some of my viewers, but you know what? If they're going to blame me for my past, then I probably don't want them as my subscribers anyways, man, because, you know, they're judgmental people, you know. Everybody makes a bump and hits a bump in the road, you know. We learn best by hands-on, you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes it takes a little bit more for some of us to actually, you know, catch on and, you know, get it on. I'm keeping my head up, you know, like I said, there's a lot of billboards and shit going up in our town and around, you know. It's talk about suicide prevention. Well, I've had 5 kids by 5 different women in the past, man, and it's caused me to have a lot of back child support, you know. I got child support eating my ass so bad that whenever I work, I come home to peanuts. I feel like I'm an elephant, man, because I can't pay my rent, I can't pay the bills, the electric, the water. You know, I can't take care of my family and feed them and put clothes on my kids. I can't do anything because I got to take care of all these other families, you know, and I worked, my check was $973, and I brought home $265. I mean, how am I supposed to take care of a family on $265, you know? It's not going to happen. So I got to quit this job because the government's taking the money straight out my shit. You know, I don't have a chance to pay, you know. And they take so much out, man. I'm giving these women more money than I'm getting, which don't make sense. Because, you know, they both got, all these women got, you know, they got people now in their lives. They drive better cars than me. They live in better homes than me, you know. And it's like, now I know why. It's because I'm giving them the ability to actually move up in their life as I'm falling down the slope, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, human? Good to see you on the stream. It's been a while since we talked. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this world is getting really twisted, and it's getting sad that I hope that, you know, people will keep their eyes to, you know what I'm saying, the reality of it, and not so much the fakeness, not what the media tells us in the news and everything. You know, there's always a fine line in between all the news, you know, like the wars and stuff that's going on in Iran and Iraq and stuff like that. I believe there's something more in between that. It's not all about, you know, this, that, and the other, you know. They got it like the impeachment of Trump, you know. They was going to impeach him, and he had all this shit going on. Well, guess what? Instead, he went through a bomb at this guy, blew him up or killed him or whatever. It takes all of the media attention off of him. I'm not saying anything bad about Trump. I really don't take opinion upon all of that political crap because I believe it's all a lie. It's all propaganda. It's all twisted. We're never going to know the inside of it because it's all an inside secret. They only give us bits and pieces of information that we're going to find out ourselves, so they might as well tell us ahead of time. So, I'm saying there's not a question for them to have to answer. So they only tell us, but they feel they have to tell us. Yeah, they want us to have the bad energy, They don't want us to have relaxation. They don't want us to have peace of mind. They don't want us to have a nice, good, controlled, comfortable, humble, peaceful life. They want us to be destroyed. They want the world to come down upon us and smash us down where they can walk upon us and use us as more ground to build on. Because that's what they're doing. They're taking all these old sites and stuff, these structures that are solid, these things that last thousands and thousands of years. But I think, they're saying some things are thousands of years old when I think they're probably only like maybe a couple hundreds. Maybe 400 or 500 years old, you know what I'm saying? So I think their timelines are all twisted as well, you know what I'm saying? I think things happen a lot sooner than what they say. I think our past is really like right behind us. And people are saying it's right back there. Yeah, absolutely. It's like Monsters Incorporated, it's scary as hell. Another thing, what's really crazy, if you really think about it, everybody, the book burnings and stuff that they did back in the day. All of these buildings and all these places that they gutted. What they was doing was they was burning all the history. They was burning all the technology. They was burning all this stuff so nobody would question the narrative, the stories that they tell. It would be a whole new, it'd be everything's new. I agree. 600 years maybe. That's it. 500-600 years. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's what our land is, and I think that's what we are right here. But they're saying thousands and millions and this, that, and the other. There is no space. I don't believe in that. I don't believe there is no planets. I believe that we're on this flat plane. I believe that we have a dome above us, and I believe that that's what I believe. Yeah, they sat there and they took out all the giants. Because I believe the Giants I know it's sad to think this because I'm a Giant fan. I believe, of the Nephilim and I believe in the Giants. Not so much as maybe angels, but who's to say maybe they are? I was thinking the other day and I was looking at a watch at the store and I was thinking about it. And how the watch sits there and spins and it's on a flat land. It's got a face on it, right? And you got the dome over it, which is your face. Then you got the time that's going around. If you watch it, if you watch the sun and the moon, it's like they're on their own rotation together. That's how they go. It's like a clock. It's like we're on a clock. I believe we're on like a big old watch, you know what I mean? And we're on a dome. You can get off of that watch, maybe crawl up the arm. Maybe we are on maybe a Giant's watch. Maybe we're on his time, Who knows? It's all, nobody ever knows, I just hope that we're infinite beings, you know what I'm saying? That we'll be able to carry on, go places in this world, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some of us will wake up that's lost in the, government programming, and be careful what you eat and drink in this world. Make sure it's clean because I tell you what, believe it or not, the TV, telephone, computer, tablets, all this social media and all this mumble jumbo with the social news and all this, that's not the only thing that is messed up and fake and ways of controlling you. They're also putting things in your food, as well as in your water, like fluoride, chlorine, stuff like that. If it was meant to be in your water, it would already be in the lake. That's the way I believe. But they're putting all this stuff in our drink, all that, to make us more docile, make us easier to control, make us, a little bit more, I think, stupid, and I think that's what it was too. I think the Giants were loving. They was more. I believe that they was more intact with the way that the world is. I'll check it out, human, because everything that you've lifted me and you've gave me so far has never been misleading. You're on the same page that I am. We're birds of a feather. That's why we stick together. It's unity. It's loyalty. It's about togetherness. And staying in one group. Instead of getting outside of your group and going into another. You stay inside the bounds of one, and you'll never run dry. But yeah, I believe that the Giants, they had free energy, free water, free food. If one person was good enough for it, the next one was too. Nobody did without anything. I think that they built a lot of these buildings for us. Not just for themselves, but for us. They took care of us as well. I think they loved us and they took care of us. Maybe even they helped, make us. But if you think about it, there's 3 types of horses in this world. There's Clydesdales. There's regular horses, and then there's ponies, and there's 3 types of people. There's the giants, normal people stature like us, and then we had the dwarves, which are the short people, which they call midgets, which I'm not saying anything, but that's what they try to say about these people. But there's still giants today, there's still huge people today, and they say that it's because they got this disease called gigantism. Well, no, I think it's because, we had mixed with the giants back in the day, and we mixed our bloodstreams. And when we did that, and we intermixed with their race, what we did was we mingled and we put it in our DNA. So every now and then we spit one out, because it's in our DNA. That's what I believe, So every now and then, pow, here comes a giant. We got Shaq, and we got a lot of these other people, they're giants in this world, these are big people. So, that's the way I believe it. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. We're recruiting everything. We are trying to, the people that are trying to find out life, people that are awake, we're trying to find out the truth, trying to make it. All right, JC, love you, man. Take care, little man. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I hope the world will wake up and come together and not believe everything that they're told, Maybe they'll stop sending their kids to school. If you don't send your kids to a government school, they'll put you in jail. They'll have people come over to your house and they'll make your kids go and listen to their propaganda and their stories, And don't dare teach your kids the truth, because if you do... What's up, Jim? Good to see you, man. I don't think I've ever had you on my stream, brother, but you've left some awesome comments on my channel. I appreciate it, man. You're good people, brother, and you're part of the live weight group, and I'm glad to have you, dude. Part of the giant crew. Yeah, I believe that, we do need to come together as a group, and, maybe waken more of these people. Like I said, we're led in this government schools, we're misled, and we can't mislead our kids, because if we do, then they ain't going to get an education. If they don't get an education, they can't get a job, so they can't be part of the slave grind that we're all having to be, part of in this life, where we're you know, just making a lot of money for everybody else, while we're steadily, you know what I'm saying, scratching the steps of life, trying to build a life for our families as well as, you know what I'm saying, as for ourselves to leave good memories behind, you know what I'm saying, instead of struggling memories of, but you know what? Memories of struggle are some of the strongest memories that you're going to remember in life, man, because you know what? When you struggle and you really go through things, those are the things that you remember. You know, think about, yeah, happy times, really great times. You remember that as well. And really bad times. It's like those are the three things, you know what I mean? All right, you don't think about the job, you know, like if you go to work, you know, the next day you might remember a little bit of something about the day, but a lot of it just passed by because you're just trying to get through it, you know? And I don't want to get through my life. I want to live my life, you know? I want to enjoy my life. I want my life to become something. I want to make memories in my life, you know, instead of being in an 8-hour work, you know, shift, welding face guards for football, you know, football match so people can go out there and smash their face into the ground. You know, and people make millions of dollars off of this whenever I can't even, you know, support my family. It's a sad thing. Everybody that's on my channel, grab each other up, man. There's a lot of good people on here. You got MoCat6, you got Jen Dillinger, you got I Am Human. Very big fans of all these people, man. They're great supporters. They'll watch your videos. They'll comment. They'll be part of your streams, man. If you guys are good people, you know what I mean. We're all birds of a feather, and we all need to flock together. We're all here. We're all human, and we're all humanity. And you know, yeah, I know it's sad that we have to send our kids to these government schools. You know, and I tell you what's even messed up. From the time I went to school to now, my kid will bring books home. You know, they'll be in 3rd and 4th grade. They'll be bringing books home and being like, "Dad, you know, what's this? And can you explain this to me?" And I'm like, I have no idea. We didn't even learn that shit. So it's like how the textbooks are. They gotta keep the narrative. You know what I mean? So you gotta think about it. You know, they gotta change their stories every now and then as well. You know, I heard there was a new ocean too. How the hell that happened? Next thing you know, there's going to be new continents and everything. Oh my God, the world got bigger. Oh my goodness, it might be because it's spinning. It's collecting all this other junk. It's making it bigger. Oh my God, we're getting new continents and new oceans and all this shit. What's the narrative got to tell us tomorrow? Who's to know? It's just sad that I got to send my kid to this fairy tale land to understand that they're not given the proper, you know, the proper education at all. They're told a bunch of fake ass bullshit, and it's sad. Another thing that I'd like to get on my topic is we're doing the same thing to our children by telling them there's a Santa Claus, there's an Easter Bunny, there's a Tooth Fairy. I tell you what, if something, I thought I caught a fairy, I don't know for sure. I mean, that's for everybody else's opinion, I guess, if they want to go on my channel and check it out, man. A fairy caught in the woods in Cahokia Mountains. I don't know if it's a fairy or not, man. It sure looked like it to me, man. It still freaked me the fuck out. But beside the point, man, you know, if I had a tooth fairy coming in my house, man, digging underneath my kid's pillow for freaking teeth, man, I'd be freaking out, man. But yeah, I'm going to feed this story to my kid, man. Why should my kid want to sleep at night? My son was terrified to lose a tooth. He was like, I don't think so, Dad. I'm like, man, did you lose one of them teeth? He's like, nope. He would hide it because he didn't want that tooth fairy. So I was like, listen, kid, man, there ain't no such thing as a tooth fairy. Here's your money. Give me the tooth, dude. You know, because I didn't want, because teeth, you know, it's in your mouth. You got food, and Lord knows what else on it. You know, bacteria. I don't want it to cause him to be sick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I want to dispose of it, you know. So I let him know, hey man, there ain't no... But they lead us to mislead our kids, you know, with Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and all this crap, you know what I'm saying? When there ain't no such thing as that, but we're misleading them. I guess it's part of the mind control, I don't know. Just think of the orphan trains, man, back in the day. All the orphans, you know, the book burnings. They changed the narrative, man. Anybody that questioned the narrative or their authority or their word, they'd stick them in a nut house. That's why we was just so full of asylums and orphanages. And they had all these big buildings from the reset already here to use for the orphanages and these educational government buildings that they was running, you know. They was giving all these people, you know, shocks in their head, you know, because they was questioning what they was saying and they didn't like it. They was like, nope, that's not the way it is, you know what I mean? We gotta get him out of here. He must be crazy. So they was, you know, frying their brains so they would think the way that they wanted them to think. It was a way of, you know, mind control, I guess, you know. But I gotta close today, guys. I've been on here for over a half hour. Thank you. I appreciate Jim for coming on. MOCat6. I am human. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome channels. You guys are awesome people. Baked and Awake. Glad to have you here, part of my stream today, brother. Knight, thank you for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Mean Beans 420, thank you for coming, man. Give you guys all a shout out. It's legal here. Marijuana's here legal in Illinois, so yeah, I am taking advantage. I am smoking. You know, why not? You know, I think it's better than these pills and stuff that they prescribe us. You know, everybody stay safe out there. Everybody take care. Don't trust everything that they're telling you. Man, just I hope everybody in this world just, you know, I mean, unifies, stays loyal, stop stealing, stop killing, stop raping, stop hurting one another, help one another, aid one another, be there for one another, become a crew, become unified. You know what I'm saying? Stick together as a family, be traditional. People who do this stick together and have a happy, moral life, man. They have more memories, more things to share. Don't worry about materialistic things that's going to be gone today or, you know, forgot about tomorrow. Think about your family and the people that you care and people that you love. Stay aware of, you know, propagandas. Stay aware of the news. Stay aware of our government. And most of all, people, stay aware of your surroundings. God bless everybody. God is real. I don't know if we're told the whole true story about him as well. But I tell you what, there is a higher power up there that we all need to follow. Because you know what? That's the only way to the light, guys. God bless everybody. Stay true. Unify. Give me a thumbs up. Hope you all stay well. Jim, I am human. God bless you guys. Take care. And be aware. Giants Tartary. Subscribe and share, guys. Hopefully I'm helping wake up the masses and maybe open some eyes to this messed up, programmed place that we're living in. Real philosophy, Joe. That's what I'm saying, guys. Wake up! Get with it, guys. This ain't what we're fucking supposed to be. We're not supposed to be following this misleading government. We're supposed to be checking it out ourselves. We're supposed to be the investigators. We're supposed to be the ones going out to the stream, checking it out. You know? Instead, no. What are we doing? We're letting these guys tell us a story, and we're paying attention to it. Go tell your own story, guys. Go learn for yourselves, man. It's out there. Investigate. It's fun. Get your own memories. Don't get somebody else's. Giants Tartary. Night. Dillinger, human, God bless. Stay Stay safe.